My name is Martin Bishop, and I used to be a chartered surveyor, which I retired at the age of 55 due to ill health.
I thought that my money would be safer with Equitable Life, which it turned out it wasn't.
It was the oldest and the most respected company in the pension industry.
It was a bit of a shock when Equitable Life went down the pan. Eventually the new government said they were going to compensate us, and then it was an even greater shock when they only compensated us with 22%.
I lost about £20,000.
£50,000.
58,000.
The 24,000.
The 23,000.
38,000.
49,000.
35,000.
136,000.
It was my only pension.
Less than £800 million has been shared out between 1 million people like me who've been given just a fifth of their losses.
We're all ripped off. That's all it was, just a pure rip-off.
Devastated, because there's no way you can go back and make these things up after it's happened. You haven't got the time.
I did actually take up the matter several times with my MP. His stance was, well, we've paid you that much and that's all you're going to get, goodbye.
I cannot believe that a British government refuses to pay its members compensation after being found guilty of maladministration.
A person who is liable for negligence is liable for all of the debt, not just for part of the debt.
The government has admitted that they have failed Equitable's investors and policyholders, but they're not prepared to pay the price of their crime.
Why should I trust any financial product in the UK if the government can't provide the necessary regulation and safety net to protect us?
Well, years ago, my grandparents were putting money in their mattress, and I thought that was ludicrous at the time, but I would say to any children now, I'd say, put it in your mattress because it's safer there.
They could have let banks go down if they'd wanted to, but they have vested interests with them. They're exhibiting behaviour which, frankly, is more akin to a banana republic than a responsible democratic society.
Until it's sorted, as far as I'm concerned, it's a debt unpaid.
I think what really makes me most angry is a government as a regulator who failed. If the government fails us, what chance have we got with anybody else?
Why should I pay taxes to a government that owes me money?
Nothing is safe anymore from a politician. You can have no confidence in politicians. It's as simple as that.
I don't want to claim benefits. I'm a proud person. I've paid for my pension and they should give it to me.
I would look very favourably on a politician that had actually honoured the promise before the election.
So let me make it clear. I accept the findings of the Parliamentary Ombudsman in full. I agree with the Ombudsman that the relative loss suffered is the difference between what policyholders actually receive from their policies and what they would have received elsewhere.
You're owed everything. What does not make sense is a halfway house.
With the millions of Equitable members and their families, unless this is sorted out before the election, we shall not be voting for you.
I'll fight as long as it takes, as long as I'm alive, because the minute we give up, it's not just us, but it's every pensioner in the country.